Hey guys, I hope you are well, and if you hear the coffee maker in the background, don't mind that. You might hear a little percolating going on. Actually cleaning it out after I just used it to drink my morning coffee. I want to talk very briefly today about EQ, emotional intelligence, because I think it's an underrated skill that we need as humans, especially humanity as a collective. I think we put so much emphasis, especially in the last, I don't know, I don't even know if I should venture a guess how many years, but as of the very recent past, it feels like there's been, especially out here in the West in America, a big emphasis on the mind and intelligence and logic, which is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, love intelligence so much. I actually have a lot of NTs on here, which I feel like is a very, very sharp, smart type if you're into Myers-Briggs. The INTJs, ENTJs, the INTPs, the ENTPs. Love them. Very smart. But I feel like we've kind of lived here. And I think it's time we start to drop down to our heart. And of course, and have both of them interplay, right? But I think because it's so out of balance, I don't know if you've noticed this, anxiety is run rampant. I mean, I know you've noticed this, but what am I trying to say? I think because we're up here, this is what I'm trying to say. Anxiety is running rampant and mental health issues are running rampant because our energy really is in this space. So we need to swing the balance back. I'm not saying abandon it and just, it's all become dum-dums. That's not it at all. But it's finding that heart-head balance and realizing the importance of heart, empathy, social skills, interpersonal skills, intrapersonal skills, relating to each other, kind of knowing your feelings and regulating them, and also being able to read the room and know what are other people feeling? Am I affecting them in a certain way? And just being cognizant of that is so important, because I feel like, especially since the pandemic, it feels like it's been like this wild west of decorum. I notice when I go out now, it's different. And you can tell me how it is where you are. But when I go to the store, it just used to feel like people would maybe say hi, even to strangers, and wouldn't be so, there's just a buzzing energy in the air is what I sense. Like everyone's on some kind of edge to some degree. Maybe not an extreme degree, but it feels like everyone's rushing, stressed, up here, just thinking, which I tend to just stay up here too. That's why I'm making this video. But I think if we could drop down and remember our humanity and say, okay, when I'm at the store, for example, these are fellow humans. The cashier is a human. The person next to me looking at the can of beans next to me is a human. That I'm walking by the egg section is a human. Maybe I say hello. Maybe I smile. Maybe I just think good thoughts towards them. That goes a long way. People can feel your energy. I think people forget that. Warmth. Everything's so cold. Everything's so frazzled. So I think it's just coming back to that, coming back to the empathy piece of how would I feel, When people are driving in traffic, it's like they just throw empathy out the window half the time. They're not thinking, gosh, this person next to me as I'm driving recklessly or having road rage, they could be my sister, brother, mother, lover, whatever, right? They just happen not to be, but they could very easily have been. Right? We're all souls. We're all human. We share the human experience. So EQ, tapping into the heart, tapping into emotions and emotional intelligence, so important. And I just feel like, and I know I'm preaching to the choir. My audience, y'all have got this just on lock, as they say, right? You've got it. You've aced it, I'm sure. But maybe this will reach a wider audience, and I can get to some people that maybe have forgotten the beauty of heart and leading with that and loving their fellow human. I know people aren't perfect. I know they can do terrible things, and I know they've probably done you wrong. Everyone's been done wrong. But we can't move forward with those grudges and that anger and that poison of hatred inside of us as a species. We can't do that, and we will not last. We will not last. So it's letting go, forgiving, realizing we're not perfect, other people aren't perfect, people are dealing with their traumas and dramas and issues as we're trying to deal with our stuff, right? It's just, and just really having so much compassion for yourself and other people and moving through the world with that compassion and that heart. So important. That's my TED Talk. I'd have a bazillion different TED Talks, but that's one of them, right? EQ, moving through the world with compassion and empathy and heart. So important. All right, guys, as I always say, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next one.